Rotorua tonight on City News. Rotorua MP Todd McClay wins 54% of the Rotorua vote. Te Roro Flavel beats off a strong challenge from Mana to win Waiariki seat. And 82 volleyball teams from all over the North Island meet for the North Island Junior Volleyball Championships. Those stories and more tonight on City News. New Zealanders turned out to vote for New Zealand's next government on Saturday, but results have shown only 65% of eligible voters had their say. The turnout was cast as the worst in New Zealand's history since the 1880s. Voters chose to keep the mixed member proportional system, or MMP, and if they had a choice to change the way that the voting works, they'd prefer first past the post. The Rotorua electorate seat went to MP Todd McClay, who was voted back in as local MP for another 3-year term. There were 5 candidates for Rotorua and Mr McClay received 54.8% of the overall vote. Second was Labour candidate Steve Chadwick, receiving 31.1% overall. Third place was Fletcher Tabutau of New Zealand First, followed by Daryl Smith of the Conservatives, and Mana's Grant Rogers in the 5th and final place with 1.5% of the votes. And after 12 years in Parliament, former Rotorua MP Steve Chadwick has decided to retire from central politics. Steve Chadwick says it's time for a rethink and she'll be taking a break and recharging the batteries.
Well, it's been 12 years in politics, so it's been 12 years about, and it's been a privilege, but it's time for me to have a rethink and time for me to think about myself and my family, and then after a break, I'll let you know what's next on my agenda. Yeah, and I'm not going to rush into anything. I think it's lovely that it's, Christmas coming up and summer, and by the end of summer I'll emerge. There'll be a new me.
And Māori Party MP Te Roro Flavel has been returned as the Waiariki representative to Parliament. Mr Flavel beat off a strong challenge from Mana Party candidate Annette Sykes, winning by a margin of 1,736 votes. Labour's Louis Tekani received 3,698 votes, nearly 1,000 votes less than Annette Sykes. Two Rotorua Māori land corporations have signed agreements with Mighty River Power to develop a geothermal power station. Okere Incorporation and Ruahine Kuharua Incorporation signed for the investigation and development of geothermal power generation on the Tāheke field, 20 kilometres northeast of the city. Don Bennett, chairman of Okere Incorporation, says the deal will benefit the incorporations as well as the tribe and the people of Rotorua. And he says in the future there will be opportunity to purchase shares in the power station.
It'll stay in MRP's control, really, but will have the opportunity through royalties and equities, especially equities, of being able to purchase 50% of the whole thing.
And we will have more on this agreement and what it will mean in tomorrow night's City News programme. To sport now, over 82 volleyball teams from all over the North Island have converged on the Tept Arena at Bay Park for the North Island Junior Volleyball Championships. As usual, the Bay of Plenty will have a strong representation with both the boys and girls #1 seeds coming from the region. In the boys, Tauranga Boys College holds the top spot with Mount Maunganui College girls top seed for the first time. Rotorua's Western Heights High School boys are a major threat as defending national champs and the 5th seeds for the North Island champs. Organiser Pam Brodie says the competition has an open door policy, so spectators are free.
We have open door policy. We want everybody to see our sport. And statistically, in 2010, through the New Zealand Secondary School Sports Council statistics, we're now the 5th most played sport in secondary school. So that, for us, is, a huge pat on the back.
Pam Brodie says the first game gets underway at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, with 121 games to be played on 11 courts in the first day alone. To your weather now, Rotorua and the surrounding area tonight. Cloudy at times, northwest breeze, overnight a low of 14. Tomorrow Tuesday, showers, light winds, a high of 19 and low of 8. Outlook for Wednesday, mainly fine, southeast winds, a high of 17 and low of 8. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Tuesday. Northwest 10 knots becoming easterly 10 knots in the afternoon. Waves below half a metre. Fair visibility and occasional showers. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Coming up after the break, Lou Parker takes us on a tour of St Chad's Community Centre. We hear about their Give It Up for Hospice campaign. And I'm in the studio with Pearl Pavitt to talk about Christmas budgeting.